give us a spot on the show, that's fine. We're taking our time to say what we got to say right now.
They're not on my list.
Thing anyone in this building could do about it. We're taking our time right now.
Dean, this isn't scheduled. What are they doing here?
Let me be the first to say, Tubby Tommy is gone forever.
Oh, my Lord. I'll cheer that. I'm all for that one.
It's like I can breathe fresh air again. For those of you who don't know, last week we got a 5-foot, 200-pound monkey off our backs. We crammed his head inside a chair, pinned him against the ring post, and we splattered barbecue all over this floor.
Yeah, your own brother.
I think they meant his blood.
Broke his jaw in 3 places, Dean.
Your own family.
The one thing that was missing from us was actually the one thing that was sticking around. It was Tubby Tommy, and now he is gone.
First 9 fingers and now Tubby.
While I sat at home injured, I watched OVW, and I saw my brother. I saw my brother on national television, chasing his dreams, making things come true. But when he returned here, all the OVW fans turned their backs on him.
There was a little jealousy in the air.
Well, he turned into a jerk.
You turned your backs on him, and you chose to cheer for Benny and Andrew, the future. When I saw that, that's when I knew you all had turned your backs on me too. What you're looking at now is a new tag team in this ring. The Mobile Homers are gone for good.
I'm okay with that, too.
A good day. I like the new attitude.
We are the most elite tag team in all of the world of professional wrestling. We set the standard. Thank you, Bill. Go to the back. Go get someone some coffee. Thank you. This is our time. Get out of here. Barbecue was a joke. We are done being jokes.
Careful, Bill. Be careful, Bill.
Are you serious?
I don't think Bill Clark wants any part of these two.
This is unscheduled and he's taking somebody else's time.
Bill's always liking to bully somebody around.
Oh, what are you guys doing?
He ain't going to bully Adam Revolver. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, not again.
Well,
not again.
My word. Same thing they did to Tubby Tommy. Same thing they did to Tubby Tommy. They're going to try to do it to Bill Clark.
People stick their nose where it don't
belong. Come on, Ray Ramsey.
Oh, not again.
Ray Ramsey out here trying to stop this. Watch out. Get off these guys. Come on.
Oh, these two have gone too far. I like the new attitude, but even this is going across. Here comes Benny. Here comes the future.
Look out.
Well, thank goodness, Benny and Andrew, the future.
You notice it took about 6 of them to run them out of here.
Yes, well, they came out here and saved Bill Clark's neck, I'll tell you that. Ray Ramsey and security has made their way over here, and they've run out James the Saved and Adam Revolver, and it was none too soon because Bill Clark almost suffered the same fate as Tubby Tommy McNair.
I'll be honest with you, I'd like to have seen him ring a chair upside Clark's head and knock some of that arrogance out of him. That's what I'd like to have seen happen. He had no business sticking his nose in their interview time.
Well, we got a standoff. We got a couple of foxes that are backed into a corner over here. Mr. B, our security is taking care of this situation, and thank goodness for it. The future saved Bill Clark. Revolver talking about the situation where they have cut their family ties with Tubby Tommy, basically put him out of the wrestling business as well as out of the family, and Lord knows what's happened to Tubby Tommy. Bill Clark comes out, tries to stop all this foolishness, and then they assault Bill Clark, and if it hadn't been for the future saving Bill Clark, Lord knows what would have happened to Bill, Quinn.
Well, they wanted to duplicate the savage beat in that maniacal chair shot they did on Tubby Tommy. They wanted to do it to Bill Clark, and if it wasn't for the future, Bill wouldn't be walking today, King.
A lot of things about him I haven't agreed with, but cutting ties with that family might be one of the wiser things they've done.
Of course, they're all sending a message to every tag team here in OVW about the fact that they are going to be the new force out here to deal with. The future is going to have to go through Ted and Adam for it's all over with, guys. We got single action in the ring. Let's go to Tyler Houston.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Talentsville, USA, weighing in at 200 pounds, Ali!
I cut you off briefly, Twink. I thought you maybe had a comment about what happened with Ted and Adam. Did I cut you off?
Just a really, really brutal beating, King B. And Dean, and like I said, if it wasn't for the future, Bill Clark's got a lot of thanks to do to those guys. But what about Ali in the ring now? Look at that arrogance that he just showed as he made his way to the ring. He's got that cocky strut and his back is bigger than ever.
And the young man that he's getting ready to meet is a man who has gone on quite a trip in 2009 and 2010. Should have been the television champion, screwed over in the TV title tournament of 2009. Finally got the opportunity, won the title, and then was stripped of it by a technicality. Shiloh is doing quite well for himself nowadays.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. We all got rules and regulations, and you know that better than anybody.
And his opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 205 pounds, Shiloh!
Shiloh brings it to the ring each and every time. But I know that the back of his mind, a little bit of frustration bubbling away there, because no matter what he does, no matter what he tries, he normally ends up on that losing streak.
He's starting to feel like he's the schlep rock of the wrestling business. Everything that he does, everything he tries, backfires on him, and you know it's in the back of his head in every match. What's going to happen this time?
Yeah, but you also got to know that he's learned from every one of those situations. You must learn from your mistakes. Collar and elbow lock up into that side headlock. Headlock takedown from Ali. Look at Shiloh in that quick head scissors, and Ali kicking out. I'm telling you right now, guys, get ready, because this is going to be fast and furious.
Well, it may be, but also I told you that he's the schlep rock of wrestling out here. I'm not sure if you know what a schlep rock is. Do you know what an albatross is, Dean?
An albatross?
An albatross. An albatross is a big, ugly bird that brings doom and gloom everywhere it goes, and that's fast what Shiloh's becoming out here, is an albatross.
Well, Shiloh's not bringing doom and gloom to the world-famous Davis Arena tonight. He's bringing fast-paced action, and both of these two guys, technically sound, they can get it done in the ring.
Collar and elbow lock up into that side headlock now from Shiloh. Oh, Shiloh using the rope. Ali had that
Look at that. That backfired on him, too. He thought he was going to get off a big offensive maneuver, and he got nothing but air, thanks to the quickness and the mind of Ali.
Shiloh really can use those ropes to great effect. I've seen him do springboard dives, wonderful maneuvers, and of course there's the 206 as well, his specialized finishing maneuver.
Right now we're going from one headlock into one side headlock into a shoulder tackle between these two young OVW superstars, and Ali right now cranking on it.
Where the heck is the 206?
Oh, just watch, you'll see it.
We'll also remind everybody as we watch Shiloh lose that shoulder tackle. Oh, and another one from Ali, that we have moved our nights. We record television on Friday nights, every Friday night now from now on, here at Davis Arena. Almost standing room only crowd here with us tonight as we stream to OVW.com, or if you're seeing us in Lexington and London, Kentucky, as Shiloh steps out of the way and Ali goes for the big ride on the way down.
Let's call it the way it was. He didn't step out of the way. He grabbed him by the hair and threw him to the ropes, and now the crowd's out there heckling him. Yeah. And then he baseball slides him while he's having a conversation with the crowd.
Kenny, is that a relative of yours in that red outfit with the yellow boa?
All I know is Ali's lucky he didn't get hit by the 206 there, the 206 King B. That's
no
the
relation to me.
Code for Seattle, Washington, the hometown of Shiloh.
Want to remind everybody also, coming up on Saturday night, March the 27th, mark it on your wrestling calendar, Shiloh's Road back into the ring. Riot Act right here at Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky. 1, 2.
Nearly got him with the Oklahoma roll there, goes for the waistlock, and the arrogance that Ali brings to the ring was temporarily wiped from his face, but that arrogance is now back.
Believe me, if anybody can get that smile back,
he is
it'll
one
be Ali.
cocky son of a gun, Dean.
You better say son of a gun. It's a family show.
Right now, Ali's got it cinched in, and Ali is bringing the pain to young Shiloh. The lower back, the gut area right there, as Ali just continues to crank on it. Oh, it comes up, puts that big driving right fist across the kidney area of Shiloh.
Looked a lot like a forearm to me, but okay, Dean.
Irish whip into the corner, and Shiloh felt every bit of that one. Ali with the cover, does not hook a leg, however, 2, and the kick out.
How many more times do you think Shiloh's going to have to get beat out here before he just hangs it up and goes back to the 206 or whatever it is you said he's from? What is that, the area code for Seattle?
Seattle, Washington, yeah.
I've never ever known anybody in Seattle.
And there's that cockiness.
I didn't know people really lived there.
Ali again. Ali is talented, and he knows it, and he's not afraid to tell people.
Ken Griffey Jr. even got out of there as quick as he could.
Oh, one of Ali's old trademark finishes,
back.
King B, the camel clutch. He's used this before to great effect.
I know the feeling. I know what that feels like. And Ali right now is putting on Shiloh, but Shiloh's fighting his way back.
You did get a dose of that, didn't you?
Oh, and Ali dropping down across the back.
You know, Dean, that tears away at the muscle sinews inside.
Many of the Arab wrestlers are taught that maneuver from birth almost.
1, 2, almost the 3 count.
I remember back in my days of watching wrestling as a kid, the Sheik used that move.
The Iron Sheik.
Well, I'm going back even before him, the original Sheik. Of course, I'm not that old. My daddy told me about him.
Cover again.
Shiloh still kicking out.
Yeah, so you've got to watch for one of this devastating maneuvers that Ali's been perfecting recently as well. He calls it the DDG, the drop dead gorgeous.
And what Sheik are you going back to? The Lawrence of Arabia?
Irish whip again, gets reversed. Shiloh thrusts Ali into the corner.
Oh, another reverse and an Irish whip into a doubles for Ali at the hands of young Shiloh. Shiloh, a third one. Ali saw that one coming. Shiloh's ready. Oh, big backdrop on Ali.
Don't know if I saw.
Hooks a far leg. 1,
trouble.
2, Ali kicks out.
I was going to say, I don't think I saw too many camel clutches in Lawrence of Arabia.
There's the springboard action we were talking about. Beautiful.
Well, he executed that one, but he had the wrestler's back turned when he did it.
That was more
nip up. What a nip up from Shiloh.
How many matches that ever won anybody? Just showboating for the little girls is all he's doing there.
Oh, and Ali saw that coming, held onto the top rope.
Little 13, 14-year-old girls might be impressed with that, but that don't impress me none.
I think Shiloh was setting Ali up for the 206 there. He nails it. It's all over its curtains. Oh, plants him face front.
That's trouble.
Kissing canvas cover. Does not hook a leg, however. And Shiloh kicks out.
Now, this is where this cocky arrogance might get Ali into trouble. He's taking shortcuts, using his arrogance by not hooking that leg when he should do.
That's been one of my criticisms as well. He needs to pay a little bit less attention to the crowd and maybe keep it on his opponent.
Oh, man.
Jaw breaker.
Case in point.
And I believe it did. Oh, Shiloh was the cover two, and Ali kicks out.
Is Shiloh going to break that losing streak he's been on tonight? Is he going to bring his smile back to the Davis Arena?
Ali back up to a vertical base. Shiloh with the opportunity, and Ali out of the way at the last second. And Shiloh's chest kisses that top turn. Oh, man. Shiloh with the wherewithal, however, to bring that elbow up, and Ali felt that. Oh, out of the way goes Ali. This is one reversal after another one. This is one dodge after another one.
And what a way to start OVW. Russian leg sweep there. Great action, fast-paced cover.
No, thought he might have had him there.
Well, that was 2 9/10 on that one.
Every bit of it.
Oh, is Ali calling for it? The DDG, somebody's been working on for weeks and weeks and weeks. If he hits it, you'll know.
Shiloh back up, sets him up for the ride across the ring, but reverse and reverse back and reversal of the reversal before it was reversed.
The 206, the 206, here it comes.
Come on, you're getting so excited.
Can he hit it? Yes, he does. And he knocks Ali in the next week.
I hate that move.
A full 206 in the next week. 1, 2, is this it?
Put on the rope, put on the rope.
Ali knows his ring positioning better than anybody. That's that experience coming into play, Dean.
And Twink, you got to wonder, was that it for Shiloh? Is he spent?
Well, of course it was it.
Uh-huh.
That was it. That's all he had. What's he doing here?
Shiloh can fly. We're going to see the frog splash. Yes, but he misses.
One big move too many.
No water in the pool. Ali using the advantage. They're running that breaker.
DDG.
Oh, baby.
Drop dead gorgeous.
That's trouble.
Oh, my.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Ali.
Oh, that running, spinning neck breaker is devastating. Nobody gets up from the DDG, Ken.
And when it comes to Shiloh, the albatross continues to fly.
We talked earlier about the future saving Bill Clark when Ted and Adam did what they did last week. I understand the future. Benny and Andrew have some comments in the back about what happened. Let's go there now.
2 weeks ago, Adam Revolver, Ted McNailer, you hit me and my partner from behind with steel chairs.
And not only that, on top of all of that, you took your own brother, you took your own flesh and blood and shoved his head in between the chair and crushed his neck. And we haven't heard from him since.
And then last week, you took Bill Clark and put him in that same situation. Me and my partner were having none of that. We came out and saved him.
You know what? We're not going to stand around anymore while you two walk around in suits saying that you're above everything, saying that you're more superior than every other wrestler in OVW.
So at Riot Act, Adam Revolver, Ted McNailer, me and my partner, the tag team champions, the future, we will see you there.
And the future doesn't look too bright for you.
To get action on him again, and we're taking him down the path one more
contest is
time.
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Madman Pondo and two Tuff Pony.
I don't like these invaders. I don't like the way they work. I don't like the things they do. But it seems they brought their fans to the Davis Arena that do like them for some bizarre reason.
It's as simple as that. You know, even some of the most hated teams in the NFL still have their fans. There's a lot of people that hated Dale Earnhardt, but there's a lot of people that love him as well. And that's the situation we have here. And again, these two young men who had an opportunity last week to defend the honor of OVW, they fell a little short, but they have demanded another shot.
There's the man with all the heart. There's the man with the shot.
The team of Nick Nelson and Louis Barone.
The mini man of business. He's definitely not got the size of Barone, but he's got the heart and the guts. And vicious
with
kick.
their experience level, I don't know this was the wisest thing for them to be doing. Get some experience and then come back. I don't think they're quite ready for this yet.
And while Too Tough Tony works on Nick Nelson right there on your screen, Madman Pondo has got Joey Barone in the background over in front of his little fan base.
Nick Nelson may as well be Ricky Nelson right now.
And this is no wrestling match. This is just a brawl. This is a street fight.
That's all it is.
Well, that's what these guys are. They're thugs. And the thugs are acting thuggish over here as you see Joey Barone's head stopping in that sign.
Just saw a stop sign over there. You don't really think a guy with a stop sign is going to worry about putting on any wrestling maneuvers, do you?
He's just gouging
come
away
out
at
here
the
and thug and punk and beat up. Let's face it, underexperienced talent compared to where they are. They've been around a long time.
You cannot take it away from these two guys, Nick Nelson and Joey Barone. They've shown so much heart over the recent weeks. They never give up. They always want to bring the fight.
Bravery is an eyelash away from being stupidity.
Well, Nick Nelson right now being picked up by the hands of Too Tough Tony and slammed. Pondo and Joey Barone have been at it over in the corner, but not even at all. And watch this maneuver. Too Tough Tony, the likes of Bam Bam Bigelow was the last time I saw a man of that size be able to show the agility that he's shown. I don't agree with these guys. I don't appreciate them, but I have to give them their due. Too Tough Tony has flat got some high-risk maneuvers.
Too Tough Tony's wrestled all over Japan. That's where he's learnt those techniques, those styles. And this man, oh no, showed a breaker with great effect.
Big tough guys.
They're not wrestlers, King B.
No, they're not. Before you get excited,
Pondo,
look at the experience level they're doing it to.
Pondo may be very unorthodox, but again, Pondo can flat bring it. And him and Too Tough Tony are bringing it right now to our young OVW superstars.
Come on, Joey.
Come on, underneath another one. Oh, Joey with an idea, but Pondo catches him in midair and plants him.
Guarantee you they wouldn't do that to his uncle. I'll guarantee you that.
We need to make a phone call to Costanza, Italy, and bring Al back over here. Get him across the pond on the Concorde, whatever we got to do.
Oh, now they got to double team the guy.
No, the legendary Al Barone is watching this, and we've seen this before.
They're already twice
like
his size.
Before. I don't like it now. Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
Again, I told you the man is a pain in the derriere, but he flat has some moves, and that's Too Tough Tony as he kicks Joey Barone out.
Fans, as you call them, I'm sure they paid them off. Probably slipped them $5 or $10 to bring them across the river with them.
They're scared to boo him, King B.
Probably are.
Oh, and look at this maneuver. Nick
I mean,
Nelson.
This ain't called for.
Nick Nelson is in the thug sandwich.
Oh, no!
Oh, my word. Oh, please. Gee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Madman Pondo, and two Tuff
The fans ain't any better than they are. A bunch of bloodthirsty heathens that want to see violence done to this young talent. Makes me sick.
Two Tough Tony and Madman Pondo victorious, and their fan base is definitely loving it, as the fan base of OVW is very, very upset. Listen, we've got a little something we want to show you. Richard Cranium went undercover boss in the concession stand a little earlier. We want to show you the footage as we get these thugs the hell out of here.
Richard Cranium is here tonight and he's helping do the concessions for OVW. He's here with the queen of concessions, Miss Julie. And Richard's gonna help him. We got our first fan coming right now.
You'd like a popcorn?
One popcorn. I got him. One popcorn. Richard Cranium's got this. One popcorn for the OVW fans. Here we go. Popcorn for the fans. We got popcorn.
Make it a mess.
I got it. Here we go. I got the popcorn right here for the fans.
No.
I got it. I want to just show you.
No, it's
What is it?
Give him his popcorn.
Here you go. But you gotta have the popcorn. You gotta eat the popcorn. No.
All right, that's it, buddy.
No.
Go with me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Out. Come on.
Ohio Valley Wrestling returns to Augusta, Kentucky at the Augusta Independent School Friday night, April the 9th. Bell time, 8 o'clock, doors open at 7. Ohio Valley Wrestling's television cameras will be rolling. This event will air on WKYT TV Lexington. In action, Ohio Valley Wrestling superstars Beef Wellington, Fang, and many more. Ohio Valley Wrestling in Augusta, Kentucky, Friday, April 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, recall last week at OVW television programming when Moose James Thomas threw superstar Turkon Selleck through a 56-inch LCD television.
65.
OVW officials have suspended him and are forcing him to relinquish his OVW Heavyweight Championship. At this time, I'm going to ask for James Thomas to come to the ring.
If you did not see what happened, he actually put his hands on some of the OVW officials, the referees, not to mention some of the other more despicable things that he's done. But James Thomas, a.k.a. Moose, has been suspended, and the title is changing hands tonight.
And let me correct our lovely ring announcer up there. It wasn't a 56-inch. It was a 65-inch high-definition TV that I was thinking about buying.
You call him a lovely ring announcer. I call him a brave ring announcer. He just called out the former OVW heavyweight champion, and James Thomas is not a happy camper.
You confuse bravery with what I call idiocy.
You see the look on his face, the man who often says, "Nobody beats me." This is the second time, and for those of you that may just be joining us here in OVW, this is the second time in a year this man has been stripped of a title because of what happened with T-Lo back when he was with the big men on campus. He got stripped of the TV title. Now, because of his own actions, he's been stripped of this one.
So what are you saying, Dean? He needs to apply for a career in the NBA?
This is professional wrestling, and that man is a mean man, and that's what we need in this business, plenty of mean men.
He's got temper problems.
Although he did step over
Not
the
like
edge.
he's chewing McDonald's straws out here. He put his hands on somebody.
He ruined a nice television, too.
Unless you want each and every one of your heads to the next big screen, I advise you to stand back. I don't know why you people are complaining. I'm the one that got the bill for the big screen. Once was the OVW Tag Team Southern belts. Nobody beat me, and I lost them. 2 was the OVW Television title that got taken from me. And nobody beat me. Now the OVW Heavyweight title. Unjustly stripped again. When you took my television title, I told you I will do what I want, when I want, until I get what I want. What the hell do you think's gonna happen now? I'll be back, and when my suspension is done, there will be hell to pay in OVW.
Well, I have to admit, when he lost the television title, he was on a rampage shortly after that, and I had forgotten about the Southern Tag titles. Quite accurate in that account as well, and he went through quite a blistering pace after that. Kenny, I can only imagine what's going to happen now.
All I know, if he's ever going to expect to retain that belt for a lengthy period of time, he's going to have to get that anger under control. He's just loony out here.
The only man in OVW to hold all 3 titles and never be beaten for them. He's leaving the building.
James Thomas, no longer your heavyweight champion.
Hey there, OVW fans. Make sure you pick up your copy of Retribution, featuring Beef Wellington. Because, you know, Beef Wellington, he lasted the entire time in the Rumble. How impressive. You know who else did? I did. But you don't see me on the DVD cover, do you? No. You know, I've been here for 4 years, and I've never earned the respect that I'm due. And guess what? That's going to change. Guys like Moose, guys like Lowrider, guys like Jamin Olivencia, Beef Wellington, you all are here. Ali is up here. And I'm not just talking about the looks department. No, I'm talking about the talent department. So over the next few months, none of you will stop me from my goal, the OVW title.
Your Kentucky Wildcats have just won their 2000th game in school history. Now you can commemorate this historic victory with your officially licensed 2000 Wins t-shirt. It's the collector's item that's 106 years in the making, and no UK fan should be without it. Get your UK Basketball 2000 Wins t-shirt at Cat Van Attic, Fan Outfitters, and the Kennedy Bookstore, and celebrate the winningest team in the history of basketball. Your Kentucky Wildcats. It's only at these locations.
Disorder.
Well, you'd think by now the left side of his face would be permanently red, but it's
They got cupcakes, King.
It's cupcake time.
Cupcakes.
Here's our baby
I love you
girls.
girls.
Oh, thank
I love
you,
you.
sweetheart. Oh, she's a sweetheart.
I got my cupcake. Dean, you've got your cupcake.
Yeah.
3 of us out here.
My cupcakes just got into the ring.
And her opponent, looking to the ring by her sister, Holly Blossom, from Manchester, England, Hannah Blossom.
I hope those 2 little bimbos get the dog crap beat out of them. They leave me out every time.
They thought you didn't need the cupcake, King B.
Shut up.
As the Femme Fatales get ready to lock up, and young J.R. Young trying to figure out who is going to represent each side. We'll comment here briefly about what you just saw before this came out. Moose stripped again. Excuse me, Moose stripped again of a title, and we know what in the world he did to be stripped. The suspension for the action against Turkon Selleck, throwing him through the TV set here just a few weeks ago. Turk has not yet returned, has not received doctor's clearance. The glass that we had to pull out of Turk's head that night from the TV screen. Moose should have been suspended, and I don't care if he did lose his time.
Turk is still in Canada where he's receiving hospital treatment, and he's going to be there for some time. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, and you saw C.J. Lane grabbing Hannah's foot from outside the ring. J.R. Young saw it, I think, a little bit out of his peripheral vision, but he's not 100% sure. But it gives Epiphany the opportunity, and she puts the clubbing arm and then the boot across the back of Hannah.
That's probably the one that shorted me the cupcake. Just beat the dog crap out of her.
Oh, CJ Lane, she likes putting her hands all over Elvis Costello there. But one person that wants to get their hands on CJ Lane is Josie. And when she does, well, all hell's going to break loose.
Yeah, we remember what's happened here over the last few weeks, ever since Retribution, Louisville, Kentucky on Friday Night Wrestling, and making our way towards Riot Act on Saturday night, March the 27th. Make sure you join us.
I received a lot of emails this week, Dean. People really loving the new Friday night time.
Hannah brings her back over again. Twig and plants her again.
Oh, Hannah, I love it. Hannah says, if you're going to try and ruin my good looks, I'm going to do my best to make you look as ugly as possible.
That's a
beautiful DDT. Takes her down.
Textbook DDT and
CJ Lane.
CJ seen all she could stand. Put it on her, CJ.
Come on, Hannah. Come on, Holly.
What? CJ's mean.
Holly comes in. Epiphany gets up to her feet and plants one into the gut of Holly. Oh, and Elvis is there. Oh.
Is Elvis going to lay a slap down? Oh, no, this is not looking good for the Blossoms.
Elvis is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the menacing stare on CJ. Oh, kicks her right in the gut.
Man. Glad Elvis didn't
We need some help out here.
Oh, Josie hits the ring. Josie has hit the ring, and everybody else bails out.
Josie mind her own damn business, for crying out loud.
The OVW Women's Champion in the house, saving the Blossoms for what could have been a career-threatening breakdown there.
Well, and again, the stare down, the face down going on between CJ Lane and Josie. Josie out here to save the Hannah and Holly the same way Hannah and Holly came out to save Josie when CJ turned on her a few weeks ago and started the beat out. I'm telling you right now, thank goodness Josie's in the house. We got action still to come. We're back right after this.
A little monkey to do your bidding and all your dirty work. Well, sweetheart, I don't play like that. And you want to run around the ring and duck me every week? Well, I'm going to make this real easy for you. March 27th, right here at OVW, Riot Act. I'm going to put the OVW Women's Championship on the line. You can't duck me because I gave you a date. You know what time to meet me. And if you want this, you come and get it.
And we'll tell everybody that the contest between Epiphany, CJ, and the Blossom Twins did end in a no contest. We were so concerned about Holly that we really didn't tell that to you fans.
About her, I wasn't. She got a chance coming to her.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, from Louisville, California, weighing in at 223 pounds, and his opponent, from Richmond, Virginia, he is the OVW Television Champion, the Kamikaze Kid.
Don't let the fellas fool you, Dean. This man can still bring it, and he might use psychology, he might use some mind-bending techniques. He can still get it done in that ring, and he's still your OVW Television Champion.
You call him Looney Tunes, Dean Hill. Looney Tunes would be Daffy Duck, Foghorn Leghorn. He's a peacock. That'd be NBC. Just trying to correct you.
I like to call him the exotic extraordinaire. The feathers, the hair, the makeup. But like I said, he's
got the plumage going.
The OVW Television Champion. No matter what he does, he still keeps hold of that championship.
He's still a Looney Tune, if you ask me. He's an ultramaroon.
That would be Bugs Bunny.
Like I said, don't let the feathers fool you guys.
You just don't know your cartoon characters.
I know them. It's just the ones I care about. Right now, the only cartoon character I see is the one in the ring that is the television champion. And right now, they're jaw-jacking. Again,
Positive as well. He keeps his cool. He doesn't let him disturb him. And now he's,
Hey, lathering up that. Oh, and kid saw that coming, ducked out of the way. Demetrious is reaching for something in his tights.
He got that one.
We know where that one was, and that was down the front. Oh, the pimp slap return favor from Demetrious.
That might be one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life.
And let me tell you, that second bandana smelled far worse than the first one. Kamikaze Kid's going to wish he got hit the first time.
I ask you how you know that, Twink.
Well, like they say, guys, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. And I think Kamikaze Kid just got the...
That was an educated guess, but the Kamikaze Kid is leaving ringside.
Well, there's only one way to get educated.
Moving swiftly on, Kamikaze Kid wants no part of the cool, cocky Demetrious.
I don't blame him after the stunt that was just pulled.
What are you doing? He's out of here, but Demetrious is saying
hey,
not right now.
Off the feathers.
Demetrious has a chance to win the TV title.
He spends a lot of time on that. They don't realize he gets here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
To say by hook or by crook is the way that he has done it all the right across the ring. Demetrious over the top, all across bottom.
Telling me because Demetrious put up a good fight in a losing situation, he got rewarded by the OVW.
The kid, Demetrious over the top, using the rope for momentum, but the kid's holding on for dear life.
Cover, this could be it. Oh no.
Reverse, 1, 2, the kid kicks out.
He better think twice if he thinks that maneuver is going to beat the Kamikaze Kid.
Well, the Kamikaze Kid almost lost that coveted OVW Television Championship. Kick to the gut there from Demetrious onto Double K. Sets him up for, oh no.
What's coming up next is going to be the OVW title presentation to the new champion, Beef Wellington.
Well, that's going to be big.
We've been looking forward to that for some time. Wellington, a long ride to get to that point to win this title, and quite deserving of the pomp and circumstance that's going to be coming your way here in just a few minutes. As you see, Demetrious put the Kamikaze Kid on his...
Well, too scouted for that maneuver to work on him.
Oh, it seems like everyone seems to be picking up their game as we head towards Riot Act on Saturday, March 27th. And Demetrious would love to go into that huge, great big event with the championship.
I don't know if those at the CW Network in Lexington are watching this at high.
He goes for it, goes to the second rope. They're chanting off it. Could he be wasting valuable time now, though? If you got the Kamikaze Kid down, you got to go for it. Oh, no.
Wanted him looking at him for some reason. I'd have kicked him if he wasn't looking at him.
This is the opportunity for Demetrious. TV title is at stake. Will he be the new victor? But the kid using the...
Don't get all happy there.
Having the wherewithal to put the boot on the rope, causing the break of the hold. Demetrious had him where he wanted him as far as...
no, he wanted him in the middle of the ring.
Well,
he got him too close to the ropes.
He had him as far as he wanted him as far as... Now, hold on, Kamikaze Kid.
Kamikaze could be out here.
I thought for a second there that the kid was going to be all over with the crying, but Demetrious pulls him back up, scoops the kid up. Oh, the kid with a right fist into the gut. 1, 2, and Demetrious kicks out.
Well, a right fist to the gut's not enough to keep Demetrious down. It's going to take a lot more than that. Are we going to see a backslide here?
Well, that's what he's going for. Yeah, whether he can execute it or not, no, he couldn't.
Kid works his way out of it. Demetrious puts the boot into the gut. Demetrious hooks the kid up, and the kid, hold it, going up. Oh, and the kid rolls his way out of it and a fist into the eye.
He just poked him in the eye.
Whatever works.
1, 2, and...
use the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, and still your OVW Television Champion, the Kamikaze Kid.
By hook or by crook, the Kamikaze Kid always finds a way.
That's another tick in the win column for Double K. No matter how he does it, he always keeps hold of that television championship.
Well, we got a short break to take, but don't go away. Up next, Beef Wellington will be crowned as the new heavyweight champion.
What an incredible performance he put on at
Beef Wellington pulled off a Retribution.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2010 Retribution Rumble and the new OVW Heavyweight Champion, Beef Wellington.
Wellington sees years and years of pain, years and years of getting up early and making the run down the street, years and years of doing what it took to reach the pinnacle of this career for Beef Wellington, and it is right here, right now, the heavyweight title belongs to Beefy.
Oh, Beefy paid the price, he's paid his dues, he's practiced hard, he's become a great in this business, and now he stands atop of the mountain with all the OVW faithful chanting Beefy.
I expected to see Moose out here, but he's suspended. Lowrider would be the next obvious one. But over the security barricade, out of the audience, the Pearl Harbor attack.
A Mexican did a sneaky attack on American, and you're sitting there acting surprised. Come on, Dean.
Well, Lowrider did what Lowrider does. And that's attacking from behind. We were expecting him to come out of the curtains here at the world famous Davis Arena, but he just came out of nowhere.
And did you see that neck breaker? That was the nightmare neck breaker, buddy. That was patented by Danny Davis himself. That was the nightmare neck breaker. And the lowrider. Now the lowrider brings in the Mexican death rope.
We know we wanted to see the Mexican death rope match at Retribution. Are we going to see it here tonight?
And you saw what the lowrider did at Retribution. He sent out the hammer. He sent out the hammer to try to chew up Wellington.
Hey, Beefy. You think you're ready, ese vato?
It's going to happen on Saturday, March the 27th at Riot Act. I'm not sure yet, but the assault on Wellington in one of his proudest moments, guys.